Brought to you by the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. Ha! Giants, Astros, $1,000 pot. C note to first place. Let's make some money. Let's finance some carnage. Because I'm going to start doing the classics. I think I'm going to start just doing double ups. And Showdown, I love how I do Showdown. Showdown's fun. This is fun, the way I like to do Showdown. So Logan Webb, 4-card fucking pitcher. 4-card pitcher, obviously, it's very appealing. So we're going to be using, especially because the Astros don't seem to have any fucking superstars in that lineup. So we know Logan Webb's going in every fucking lineup. What else we got? Lamont Wade Jr., 2-card. Webb. Willie Adames, 3-card. Jung Ho Lee, 3-card. Matty Chapman, 7-card. Oh, you know Chaps is in there. You know Chaps is getting a fucking job in these lineups. Matty Chaps, get his ass already in there. Do we even need to read the card? We'll read it, we'll check it out, but we know Chaps. We know our fucking man Chaps is in. You. Jung Ho Lee. Very good, very good. And Chaps is captain there. Okay, so now we're all caught up. What happened here? Logan Webb. Oh, yeah, I haven't picked it up yet. I'm a schmuck. Webb. Chaps. Captain Helio Ramos, who is 4-card. Top of the heap right now besides Chaps. So we know we're putting in Webb and Chaps. Mike Yastrzemski, 4-card. Webb. Chaps. Wilma Flores, 5-card. Ooh, Wilma Flores. Will Wilma be the one who sticks out here? We'll be cranking fucking home runs out like a madman. We have a rising star here. Patrick Bailey. Won't you come home? Pat Bailey, 3-card. We got Logan. We got Chaps. We've got Christian Cuss. Nothing yet. This must be a rook. Ooh, rookies. We robbed the rookies. Right? We leave it up, right? Yes, we do. All right, continuing on. Other side of the ball, Hayden Wesniewski. Let's get over to the Astros. Nothing yet on Hayden Wesniewski. Here we go. But we know we got Webb, Chaps, Webb and Chaps. We're looking at Wilma Flores, though. We're liking Wilma Flores. Got to read it, though. Got to read it. Jose Altuve, along with Webb and Chaps. Douche. Isaac Paredes. Oh, we've got to look at the cards. Jose Altuve on the board. Wisniewski, nothing yet. Isaac Paredes on the board, along with Webb and Chaps. Jordan Alvarez on the board, along with Webb, Chaps. Christian Walker. Nothing yet on Christian Walker. And Chaps. Chaps. Who's the captain here? Yanier Diaz. 2-card. Ready? Good weapon there. Jeremy Pena. 5-card. All right, Pena might be my lone Astro. Might be looking at some fucking giant stacks here tonight. Will you take Chapman there? You did. Good. Grab Webb in the flex. Cam Smith. 4 card. Brendan Rodgers. There he is on the board. And finally, Logan Webb. Chaps. Captain Chaz McCormick. 3 card. Let's do this shit. Always remember, brought to you by. Yeah, we go. Right back over 21 grand. That's what I like to fucking see. Now I gotta stay there for 17 fucking hours. It's all numbers, kids. It's all numbers. Let's do this shit. Logan Webb. How much time we got? Oh, this goes off in 90 minutes. We got time. Take our time here. Webb didn't factor into the decision in Thursday's win over the Reds, allowing 3 runs on 6 hits and 3 walks over 5 innings. He struck out 5. Webb showed signs of rust in his season debut. The right-hander had to contend with traffic throughout the start, eventually conceding 3 runs on a pair of Jaime Candelario base hits. The 28-year-old Webb will look for better results in his next outing, currently lined up for next week against Seattle. Webb went 13-10 with a 3.47 ERA, 123 WHIP, and 172 strikeouts at the front of San Francisco's rotation last season. All right, shaking off the rust. Houston's got weak bats. Weak bats. Continuing on. Flip the switch. Yes, we did. Come out. Flip the switch. Lamont Wade Jr. isn't in the lineup for Saturday's game against the Reds. Good for you. Doo-doo. Willie Adames. Nothing. Doo-doo. Jung Ho Lee. 1 for 2, the double. Sacramento. Triple A Sacramento. They're playing fucking still in the fucking minors over there. Matty Chaps, we put in every damn lineup. 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer and a walk in Sunday's win over the Reds. Chapman doubled the Giants' lead to 4-0. 4-0. With a 2-run homer off Nick Martinez in the 6th. The 31-year-old enjoyed a great first season with San Francisco and is starting 2025 strong, recording a hit in all 3 games thus far. We'll ride the streak. Helio Ramos went 1 for 5 with a double, a run scored, and a stolen base in Monday's win over the Astros. The 25-year-old reached first on a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning, and he stole second base before scoring on an RBI single from Wilmer Flores. Ramos let it crack the double to the left field wall in the 8th frame, marking his 4th straight game with an extra base hit to start the season. The 25-year-old is the first Giant to achieve that since Barry Bonds in 2002. Ramos has gotten off to a strong start at the plate this season, slashing 294, 294, 765 with 4 RBIs, 2 home runs, 2 doubles, and a stolen base across 17 plate appearances. He also holds the club's 2nd highest batting average behind Mike Yastrzemski thus far. Hello. Ramos. God damn. Take that name down. We like Ramos. Mike Yastrzemski. Out of the lineup for Sunday's game at Cincinnati. Go fuck yourself. Douche. Wilmer Flores. 2 for 4, the homer and 4 RBIs in Monday's victory over the Astros. The 33-year-old drew his 4th consecutive start and anchored the Giants' offense as the designated hitter. Flores opened the game scoring with an RBI single in the 2nd inning. The veteran then cracked a 350-foot 3-run homer to the Crawford boxes in the 6th inning to stretch the lead to 5-0. Though the first 16 plate appearances, Flores is slashing 267, 313, 867 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs. Put the fucking man in every line. Flores is crushing. Flores is crushing. Get him in there. Cheap fucking card. Wilmer Flores. Oosh. We're also liking Ramos. Ramos is in our mix. Wilmer Flores. Douche. Doo-doo. That's Wilmer Flores right there. Which brings us to, let's put in Wilmer Flores first. Bang, right there. Flip the switch. Pat Bailey, out of the lineup for Sunday's game against the Reds. Good for you. Your mother's a whore. All right, continuing on. Christian Kloss is an option to slide into the outfield and could operate in a utility role this season. Koss earned a spot on the 40-man roster after a successful Cactus League campaign. The 27-year-old shortstop finished with a 340, 1.426, 512 slash line and 41 plate appearances as a non-roster invitee. He's another guy I watched this spring who carried himself with such confidence. President of Baseball Operations Buster Posey said Thursday. At shortstop, third, wherever he was playing. To me, he's the epitome of a baseball player. Koss didn't suit up for the Giants on opening day. Through the first game he gets into his Will Mark, his MLB debut after several years in the minors. All right, so this kid's playing for keeps. I like him under Ramos. Ramos definitely above this card, but he's the cheapest if we can't afford anybody else. Wait, did we put in Flores? Where is he? That he is. He's here too, right? Yes, Flores. Boom. Get Flores' ass in there. On to the Astros. Wesneski is starting Tuesday's exhibition game against AAA Sugarland. Good for you. Well, again, he hasn't pitched yet. Wesneski needed X-rays after being struck on the left foot by a comeback. No good. No good taking San Fran bats. Flores. Jose Altuve. Starting at second and batting leadoff in Mondays against the Giants. Good for you. Flores. Isaac Paredes. Manager said he'll hit out of the second spot. Good fit. Flores. Jordan Alvarez. Will hit out of the third spot in the batting order. Oh, good God. No recon on this fucking team. Everything is calling us to a San Francisco fucking slaughter stack here, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Walker went 1 for 4. The runs scored in Thursday's game against the Mets. Walker dealt with an oblique issue for most of spring training, but he was able to return for opening day. He was slotted into the cleanup spot and delivered a one-out single in the third inning to continue a key rally for the Astros. Walker should be a threat for 30 home runs while putting up strong counting stats. I read this, but he hasn't done shit. So fuck his mother. Flores. Yanier Diaz. Out of the lineup. Good for you. Flores. Jeremy Pena. 1 for 3 with a solo home run during Saturday's win over the Mets. Pena got the scoring start in the fifth inning when he took Griffin Canning deep for a 363-foot solo home run to left field. Pena is looking to build off a solid 2024 campaign in which he slashed 266, 308, 394 with 20 stolen bases, 15 home runs, and 70 RBIs against 250, 650 plate appearances. Pena and the Astros will enjoy a team off day Sunday before starting a 3-game home series against the Giants on Monday. Well, there you go. Pena. Pena over Ramos, I would say. Pena over Ramos. I'd have to say. Flores we still like. Cam Smith. Out of the lineup for Saturday's game. Good for you. LaRouche. Oh, where's Mike Flores? Flores. I forgot to put in Flores. There we go. Brendan Rodgers. Out of the lineup for Monday's game against the Giants. Good for you. And finally, Chas McCormick. Could be option at AAA Sugarland. Good for you. All right, kids, we know who we like. Let's do it. We can go for Ramos first. It's down to Ramos or Pena at the top. So Silent. 1 for 5 with a double, a run scored, and a stolen base. 4 straight games with an extra base hits. That 24-year-old is the first Giant to achieve that since Barry Bonds. You're getting a Barry Bonds comparison. You got to go first. Then Jeremy Pena, right? So we have Pena, Ramos, Cos. So you got McCormick, Cam Smith, Brendan Rodgers, and this unknown right here. Cam Smith, huh? What's Cam Smith again? If Cam Smith's a 3, you gotta go Cam Smith. Cam Smith's a fucking 4. All right, you gotta go Cam Smith. Done. Don't just chase the rookie because he sounds intriguing. Ramos. No, not Ramos, right? Ramos? Yes. Barry Bonds comparison, Ramos. And Pena, bang, that one fits perfectly like a glove. Ramos. And Rogers or Cos? I want Cos. Oh, that's too bad we can't get him because then it's a full-on slaughter stack. So we have to go Rogers. Ramos. And we can't get Bailey, Yastrzemski, Cam Smith. Boom. Ramos. Pena. I think Yaz is a 4. Yes. Mike Yastrzemski is a 4 card. Ramos. That is Ramos right there. So Pena. Lee, Wade, Bailey. Jung Ho Lee is a 3. Lee is in. Slaughter stack. Ramos. 9 G's left. What do we got up here? Adamas, Christian Walker. Adamas is what, a 5? He just has no recon. Douche. He's a 3. They're waiting for Christian. Well, I need actually no. I need an Astro. So bang, Christian Walker. You're my lone Astro in that deck. Here you go, chaps. So we have Flores here already. So Ramos, Pena, with enough left over for. I could take a Giant here. Take Yaz. Let's take Jung Ho Lee over Yaz. Ramos, Walker for the slaughter stack. Ramos. Ooh, plenty left over here. You can't say pitcher's duel. You go pitcher, pitcher, back stack kind of thing. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to go pitcher, pitcher, back stack. So I'm going to run that one. Leave that money on the table. You can't get a lot here, so we'll go. Of course, we're going to grab this Cos kid. With enough left over for Cam Smith. Bang. Ramos. With enough left over for Cos. Bam. 1-5 stackers. I like that shit. I like that shit plenty. Ramos. I believe we'll have enough for Cam Smith. Which we will. We just miss on Ramos. Yes, we do. And Pena. Oh, no. Pena's right there. 31 for Christian Cos. All right, so we're getting Cos in some lineups here. I'm excited now. Ramos. Cam Smith. Ramos. Ooh, Mike Yastrzemski. Absolutely. Ramos. 78 for Jung Ho Lee. Ramos. Take the pitcher. In a situation like that, fit his ass in for a pitcher's duel. Because you got Webb in every lineup regardless. Ramos. Wisniewski. Ramos. Ooh, Alvarez or Altuve. Both have the same boring cards. So let's see what we got. Alvarez is a 1. Altuve's a 1. Oh, God. I mean, the Astros are not doing anything. Better just 1-5 in it and just go with the Damas. At least the Damas is a fucking 3. We're going to 1-5 this one. So again, giant slaughter stack with Chas McCormick coming through for his team. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. May fate and faith decide your fortune if you should win. Blow your money right here on the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. Now that we've hit over 21, I'm not going to scream and yell about 22. I would, however, like to get 300 backers. Because again, remember, it's all about the math. It's all about the math. You know how it is. Fantasy points, fantasy sports. Need 10 more backers. Peace, love, war, all that shit in between.